On the morning of May the 8th, 1902, on the Caribbean island of Martinique, a single burst from a volcano wiped out an entire city of nearly 30,000 people in about 1 minute. Almost no one survived. It was one of the deadliest volcanic disasters in all of human history, and the story of the few who lived through it is among the strangest ever told. The city was called Saint-Pierre, and it was the jewel of the Caribbean, so beautiful that people called it the Paris of the West Indies. Nearly 30,000 people lived there in a bustling seaport of theaters and gardens and grand stone buildings, and it sat, quietly and confidently, in the very shadow of a great green mountain named Pelée. For weeks, the mountain had been giving warnings. It rumbled and smoked and rained fine gray ash down upon the streets, and the animals fled the slopes in fear. But an important election was near, and the authorities urged everyone to remain calm and stay in the city, insisting again and again that there was nothing at all to fear. Then, on the morning of the 8th of May, the mountain tore itself open. A vast glowing cloud of superheated gas and ash, hotter than a furnace and faster than a hurricane, burst from the summit of Pelée and came roaring down the slope toward the city below, and in the space of about a single minute, the whole of Saint-Pierre was utterly destroyed. Nearly 30,000 people perished almost instantly. Of that entire city, only a tiny handful lived. The most famous of them was a prisoner, locked away in a thick-walled stone dungeon cell deep beneath the town. That very prison, built to hold him, sheltered him from the fire that took everyone else, and days later rescuers dug him out alive. The destruction of Saint-Pierre stunned the entire world, and it transformed the young science of volcanoes forever. Scientists gave the mountain's very name to that deadliest kind of eruption and learned, at a terrible price, never again to ignore a mountain that smokes. The city was slowly rebuilt among the ruins, but it would never forget the morning the sky came down.